Hey guys, Land River here. Sitting here today thinking about the new rules that have come out ahead of Jeep Weekend. Uh, can't say that it wasn't unexpected. Can't say that we didn't see this coming. I think Jimmy Fullen was elected on, his ability to end Jeep Weekend. He said it from the start. It's been coming up. So I don't know if you've had a chance to watch the new rules. You can go over to Galveston County Sheriff's Office and watch that video. But, I'm just angry about the state of things. I've just seen a pattern from the Galveston Park Board and Galveston County Sheriff's Office in trying to shut stuff down. It was a pretty disgraceful thing that they did during spring break this year. They basically chased all the kids down to Jamaica Beach. They funneled them all into Jamaica Beach and then pushed them out. They swept them down towards Galveston at a certain time, around 2:30, and pushed them all to create a huge traffic situation through Galveston. So everybody was upset about that. They came out and said, we had no idea that this was going to happen, but it was all planned ahead of time. It just doesn't speak well to what's going on. The Texas Open Beaches Act was for us. It was for Texans to access the beach. We made it, part of our Constitution, and, it seems a little late to notify GLO, and for the GLO to approve this, it's a mockery of everything that we've experienced out there before. It was pretty much open access. You were free to drive back and forth. You could park. You could congregate. That's part of our freedoms in this country, in the United States. So what they're doing is not okay by me. I know a lot of people feel the same way about it. With this being done at the last minute, the recourse is not very, I don't know what the word is. It's not very accessible at this time to do anything about it. So, maybe you feel the same way, maybe you don't, but, I'm going to stand up for my rights, namely the First Amendment, my freedom of speech, my freedom of assembly, freedom of the press. If I go out there and record something, I am part of the press. So, First Amendment violated. There's talk of not allowing people into neighborhoods if they don't have their IDs with them. That's a Fourth Amendment violation. And then all the people who bought or rented Airbnbs to go to this event at Crystal Beach, the people who rent out stuff and then probably have had cancellations because of that, that's also a taking by the government, because they're going to create a situation where the traffic is so bad that nobody can get to these places. It's going to be a nightmare. If you try and cram 60,000 people down a two-way road, that's insane. And I just don't feel like, I feel like it's for a purpose, and that purpose is we don't want it in the future. We hear about all the tickets that get written every year. We hear about the shootings that happen each year. But, if you went to any town in the country and you had 100,000 people gather, there's always going to be an incident. There's always going to be fighting. There will be drinking. Let's not infringe upon the rights of everyone because of bad things that a few people do. That's my biggest pet peeve ever, is punishing everyone for a few people's mistakes. And that's what is going on right now. If we want to make something, if the local people there don't like it, let's figure out a solution that's better than punishing everyone for it. Can we increase traffic flow? Can we make things better? But let's not shut stuff down because we don't like it. That's a dangerous standard to set going forward in the future. If Mardi Gras becomes a problem, if Lone Star Rally weekend becomes a problem, if the Kappa weekend, which has already been, there's already been some problems with it. It's been an issue made every year. Spring break, it gets clamped down even tighter. So I'm for more freedom. I'm not for less freedom. Hope you enjoy this video. It's from last year, but it just shows you the kind of tickets that are written. People on four-wheelers, people with out-of-date inspection stickers, people with lights out. You can write if you have that many cops in any situation, you can write an unlimited number of tickets. You're going to find something to write a ticket for, and each year it goes up. I'm hearing 600 cops will be out. Law enforcement officers will be out at this event. That's a pretty dense number of police for that event. Imagine if you had 600 cops at a concert with cars in it. It just blows my mind that we're discussing this and that's become such an issue. Let's increase the traffic flow if that's a problem. Let's not create a scene. Y'all be safe out there.
Mr. Worldwide to infinity. You know the roof on fire. We gon' boogie, oogie, oogie, jiggle, wiggle, and dance like the roof on fire. We gon' drink drinks and chase off the
She looks dope. Corgi. Are they good? I give them 5 out of 10. Hardly ever. Hardly ever. Hardly ever. Hardly ever. Hardly ever. Yeah, I can't do it with his mom. It's fucking filling up now. It's filling up now. We were just early. We were just early. Well, that's on. Usually that's on time. Sure. Oh, did you get up? Did you get up?
I spend my money lay low and them niggas fly like you got the key. My ass niggas coming with vanilla split. Yeah, I already know where we gon' go. Yeah, I told them what I'm so we won't go. We gon' stay out there, so that ain't how we roll. Yeah, I had 15 though. In the class, I had so much people on cash. I'm going in and work in the project with the rack. Focus till they get the while I also where you can so welcome to my city. Smoking skills, M&M's, my yappa whole 50. Hey, class so committed. Old dog, minute. More sunny. Got more calls than this. Only way 180 with my watch cost 250. So committed, though. So committed. I see it all over his face. Yeah, I got wrecked in the state. Yeah, I'm fucking on your back. Never keep up where you know. You can take over AK. Bitch, she getting tipsy. Valentino, my outfit, my bitch, she rockin' Fendi. Too much ice, might make you dizzy. Diamond, hit it, it's fresh, dig me, drippy, drippy. You a peasant, you cannot come near me. Heard a fuck nigga wanna kill me. Cause I treat a baby mama like a frisbee. Yeah, fuck nigga, try again. You lose, I win. Shoot him in the ass, again. Play for my enemies, hey man. The realest nigga in me, hey man. Shit, this young nigga poppin', damn. No, can that nigga talkin'? I see it all over his face. Yeah, I got wrecked in the state. Yeah, I'm fucking on your back. Never keep up where you lay. Keep a drink on what AK. I used to want a million, then I
on the beat, oh, beat, bro, beat, rap, nigga, yeah, beat, bro, man down, call like Everland, tell him, beat, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like pizza, what's up with these phony ass niggas trying to speak Compton, they hit his picking, hit him, fuck him all in their mama, how many options really got, I mean, so many options, I'm finna pass on his body without stopping, beat your ass and have the Bible, God watching.
So who would I be if I didn't offer up a suggestion? To all the craziness, all the chaos, the confusion. My suggestion ultimately would be maybe to implement a curfew for this event that comes to close around midnight. As you can see, the party's still going. This is probably pretty close to midnight. You got people running around. There's people with, they're backing up. They're swinging around. They're backing up into people. There's a guy with a fishing pole and beads on it and the apocalypse mobile. But, things are going to happen as you drag into the night. People have had all day to drink. Just random guys walk across the street. But there's still kids out here. There was kids out all day. It's surprising, to see such a dangerous event. Who would ever bring their kids out to go topless and put them in harm's way? But, that my suggestion is put a curfew in place, midnight. Don't make people leave the beach because a lot of people camp out overnight. And that's my 2 cents. It's not end of the world. This is a great event. If you don't come to this event, go to Matagorda, go to Surfside. But I never felt endangered in any way being at this event, and maybe it's just the people I hang out with. But y'all be safe out there. Hope to see you soon.